welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jenny from the block, and today we're going to be doing a study abroad story time for you guys, just giving you the whole scoop of our experience. And I actually have a special guest with me here today. So this is my best friend Michelle. I'm sure most of you guys know her. If not, I don't know how. Yeah, where have you been? But we're gonna basically just give you guys our experience studying abroad, because we studied abroad together along with two of our other best friends, and it was quite an experience. So
we'll give you guys the scoop.
Yeah, the real inside scoop. Okay, so to start off, we're just gonna honestly get right into it, because I feel like there's just too much that we want to tell you guys, so we just need to hop into that. So we're gonna start from like the beginning of our trip, like literally initially getting to Italy, to basically just like the end and like how we got home and all that stuff. So we hop off the plane and we're like, okay, we know that we need to be looking for a certain taxi, and you know what I mean, we already have our guards up, we're in Italy, we don't know anything. So we go and we're following the signs for like the taxi. Yeah. And then all of a sudden there's like different guys coming up to us from like I don't even know.
Taxi, like, do you need a ride?
Yeah.
Like everything.
And everyone was in a suit. Like all the guys looked all professional.
All black.
It was all black, but it wasn't just professional. Like to me it was scary, because I was like, okay, well, who
are these people? Yeah,
who are you? You guys are in a suit, you're in an all black car, full tint, and you're like, oh, come with me. We're a taxi. Yeah. Like we were 4 girls. So I was like, okay, well, who are you? And then there was a woman that we found who was a taxi driver, and we were like, okay, that's a girl. Yeah. So we were like, all right, we trust her a little bit more, and she was like a little bit like, you know what I mean? She communicated with us, so we were like, all right, fuck it, we're just gonna go with her. Yeah. And
so
I mean,
we packed the car up.
We made it.
It was fine. We packed the car up. We got to the Airbnb. The host was actually there, and we were kind of sus because there was so only supposed to be, what, like 2 of us staying?
Yeah, just also imagine you're going to a new country and you're just supposed to meet someone at this random ass house. You don't even know where you are.
Yeah, exactly. So we get there, and it's 5 of us, because Chris was there too.
Yeah.
And there's only supposed to be 2 of us, and we all pull up with like fucking
6 bags each. She did make us pay extra though, I think. Yeah. She made us pay for like our extra people. Yeah. But I mean, cute. Yeah, it was fine. We understand, you know? Whatever.
Yeah. So then we stayed there for the night, and then the next morning we took an Uber to our class, or to our
orientation. So flash forward, now we're already in our apartment, like basically our dorm room type of thing.
7 girls. 7 of us.
Don't forget
1
that.
Fridge.
One fridge about this big. But this was our first experience for grocery shopping in Italy, which basically, just to sum it up, we took a brownie and we were shopping, we were doing our thing. We walked into the store.
Peachy keen, everything fine.
And then it hit us. We didn't speak Italian. We couldn't read Italian. None of it. Just none. And I don't even know, like, it just felt like we were in a different world.
It felt like I was in a movie. I didn't know where to go, or like what to say, or even how to ask people, and I was trying to use like my phone to Google Translate.
We were
like,
searching
ingredients and stuff like that.
There was a milk carton, I remember, and we were searching so hard to figure out what was 2% milk and like what was regular, and it was just nobody
I was staring at the milk for a good like 35 minutes.
No, you were,
because I didn't know what the purple cap meant, and if the red. I didn't know if red was also whole milk, or if it was like non-fat.
And I think they had a whole section of goat's milk too. So then it was just like, okay, well, is it like goat 2% or like goat 1? I don't even know. Okay, so now it's gonna get juicy. We're gonna just talk about like more of like what we did and like our experiences there. So the first thing we want to talk to you guys about is our like first time going out, basically. Yeah. And in Italy, you're allowed to drink at 16,
14,
12, 12, maybe 9. I don't know. Basically, we were going out, and it was just like our whole entire program, because like we said before, we had our orientation for school after we had first gotten to our dorm, and then we
just met everyone. Yeah. We got like in contact with everyone. We made like a huge WhatsApp.
It was huge
group chat of like everybody. So we're like, okay, you guys, tonight is the night. We're gonna go out to the town.
And it was our first night there. Then we figured out that we're gonna be going to this bar called G Bar. If you studied abroad in Rome, I'm sure that you know of G Bar. It's basically like
an American bar.
Yeah. Everyone goes there. And yeah, so we all like, I don't even know. It was like a group of us walking there. It was
together,
like, just imagine like,
ew, we both did the same thing.
Ew. But yeah, a bunch of freaking Americans walking down the streets of Rome, and then we get to this place called G Bar, and basically it was bumping. Like they were ready for us.
Yeah, they knew we were in town. Yeah, clearly.
And it was like the like place for like all the Americans to go. They were playing like Drake. They were playing Bay Area slaps.
We didn't even know how they knew that music.
So when me and her got there, we were like, hey, we're like, okay, like, let's go. Yeah. And then the worst part.
Also, the bar's this big.
Yeah.
It's like half inside, half outside.
The bathroom? It's like, I've never been to a smaller bathroom than that before.
Yeah, literally a hallway, but then everybody just kind of like hangs out outside.
Yeah.
So we're like inside, we're getting drinks.
It was
the drinks were super cheap.
So dirt cheap. Yeah. Like, whoa. It was literally like 2 mixed drinks and 2 shots for
like $5-10.
$5-10. It was no more than $10.
We're inside, then we go outside. We're like mingling with people, and then like me and Jenny are together, and we just like look over and we see this girl, and she's just like crouched down.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
And there was like people surrounding her type of thing, and like granted, like everyone was lit, you know what I mean? We were all lit, everyone was pumped up. First night in Rome, like we're like, yes, let's go. And then boom, this girl is just like in the corner. So us being us, we're like, okay, well, what's going on?
So something's happening.
We walk over there, and like it was just kind of like everyone was crowding her, but no one was really helping her.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we just don't fuck with that. So we were like, okay, what? So Michelle was trying to like get her attention and kind of just be like, oh, like, are you okay? You know, do you need anything? And I was like putting her hair up because she was throwing up, and it was nobody was helping.
She just was not there. So I kept trying to tell her like, wake up, like just look up.
And I think
like, you're gonna be
one
fine.
of the boys brought her water at that, and I don't even know like what we were doing after that, but like she was okay. And then we went back to, you know, everyone was having a great time. We were dancing, we were boogieing hard.
100%.
I remember there was like random people that we met in the bar, and they're like, what, you guys are from California?
Yeah, there were people like dancing on top of the DJ stand, like hella twerking.
Yes.
And then I feel like all the Italian people were just like,
I don't know,
just kind of shook, and just like everybody was pumped.
So my first time leaving Rome and just like traveling basically was to Venice, and that was Michelle's second time leaving Rome. And basically we wanted to go there because it was right around Valentine's Day. We didn't have anything to do.
Valentine's weekend.
And they had gone on a trip to Florence, and I didn't go because funds, obviously, it was just a rough time for me. But I was really excited to go to Venice.
There's going to be like a parade, everything, people like dressed in masks. Like we knew it was going to be this whole thing. We were even talking about it like in Italian class, like everything. They were telling us all like the history about it. So we were really excited to go.
Yeah, it's called the Carnivale di Venezia, and it's kind of like a masquerade ball vibe because everyone that participated in the carnival was wearing some type of mask, and they were like completely dressed up. I'll insert like a photo somewhere like across our faces or something like that, but so everyone was dressed up in a mask, and it was really cool because it was just decked out, and
like
it really reminded me of the Hunger Games too. Like the way that the people sounded, and just like I don't know, it just had that like vibe.
So we took a train all the way there. First of all, I felt extremely sick because I was going backwards the whole time.
Hold on, pause. So Michelle is such a trooper. Like, I was the one that wanted to go to Venice more than anyone, and basically like the rest of our group had already gone on their trip, their first one, so they were just kind of like, you know what I mean, like they don't have to go to Venice. But I was like, fuck, well, like this is my first one, and she was the only one that was down, so we were like, okay, well, we're going, like it doesn't matter. And she was being such a trooper because I wanted to
go too.
And we wanted to get the cheap train ride because it was like, might as well, you know. And
it wasn't that much, like 50, 60
it was,
euros.
Around there, but still 13 hours. And it wasn't backwards. Backwards
the whole time.
So it was like, we're sitting this way. But it's going like completely opposite. And then there's someone like directly in front of you. Like just.
So it's 2 and 2, and it's like this much room in between you guys.
Once we got to Venice, basically it was gorgeous and
freezing cold also.
Yeah, freezing cold.
Freezing cold.
And it was very similar to Amsterdam, to where there was a lot of canals, so you couldn't be in Venice without like having a bus. Or sorry, not a bus, but a boat pass. Like you needed to have a boat pass to go from different islands and like different areas of the city.
That was basically just like the main form of transportation.
And it was just insane. And the first day
like
we got
5:30
there,
in the morning.
So early. Yeah, we got there so early. And then we had already had our reservations booked, obviously. And then we get there and like just flash back really quick. So our people in our program, like our teachers and stuff like that, they told us not to carry around our passport because
our actual like real passport,
because it'll be like dangerous for us if we like
just have it on us,
lose anything, or like just in case if it gets stolen,
anything,
which happens all the time. Be careful. But yeah, so basically our first day in Venice, we get to our hostel, right? Yeah, we get to our hostel and we're like trying to check in, being like super sweet, like, hi, yeah, we're here, blah blah blah. The lady was not fucking with us. No. She was already
giving us hella attitude, like, as soon as we walked in. For what? Like,
no
reason.
And then it got even worse because, come to find out, they required you to have your actual passport. And she was like, no. She was like, where is your passport? You can't do anything without it. We basically had everything that they had asked us for, or like that they could ask us for, but then she started being hella rude to us because she was like, no, it can't be a copy, it needs to be the passport.
So
like, it's clearly not here. And we had told her, well, we're study abroad students coming from
living
Rome.
In Rome,
we
13
can't
hours
go back
away on the train, so where the fuck are we gonna go?
Yeah, so she was just being hella rude to us. So we were like, well, no, we paid for this room, so we need to be let into this room. You don't understand. We don't have anywhere to go. We're both young girls. Like, what the fuck? You can't just kick us out like that.
This is a woman also that we're talking to, so it's like, obviously,
and we were
you
trying
need to help us out.
Explain our situation to her, but she just really didn't care. And long story short, it was like super random, but a couple of our friends were also staying in that same hostel. And we had told her, we were like, oh, well, like, so-and-so's also staying here. And like, you know, we were just trying to give her like every which way that we could for her to give us our room. And it ended up working. She gave us our room. And I think we had to email her something, like a copy of our passport or something like that. And like, it was like really like, oh, you better do it. But we got it all handled. Basically, it was like finishing up our time in Venice, and it was like the day that the carnival had started was the day we were leaving. And it was like the carnival ended at like it started at like 4:30. And we had to catch our bus at like 5:30. Like, it was like crunch. And we wanted to obviously see the carnival. We didn't want to miss it. So we stayed for as long as we could. Mind you, we definitely drank a bottle of Prosecco. Each. Just to be in the ambiance. Just right in it. And yeah, it was hot. We were hot. I don't know.
We were very warm in the crowd. So we're waiting for like the carnival to start. We're pushing it to the last second.
We're at the
right
front.
At the fence.
We leave the carnival, and like we realize like, oh shit, we have to go catch our boat that takes us to our train, that then takes us to our bus.
And we need to get to the luggage store first. And for the love of Mary Jesus, we could not find our way to the luggage store because the streets are this narrow,
and we're not
have to
kidding.
Walk like this.
Like, every single street was an alley. Like 100%. You literally were like, oh, sorry, like excuse me, like literally squeezing.
We were running around, a Prosecco bottle each in, trying to find our luggage store with our maps on our phone, and the thing kept disconnecting, and my maps wasn't working.
Yeah, so your maps was just done. Like, it didn't know where we were, and mine was like, it was trying. It was really trying, but she was getting
this
confused.
Way, then we went all the way back this way.
So yeah, we finally fucking find the luggage place, and, you know, we get our stuff together, and me and Michelle are, like, frazzled. We don't know what we're doing. Like, we're both lit. It's time to go. And then we freaking grab all of our stuff, and we're trying to now find the area to get onto our boat to take us to our train to go take our bus. And, like, basically, I don't even know how we got there, but I think we made it, like, right on time. We did it, you know what I mean? Yeah. But then
we were starving right before we got on the bus.
Mind you, we were lit, obviously, so we didn't have any food that we ate. We only ate, like, avocado toast in the morning, so that was nothing. And then we go, and when it was finally time for us to catch our bus to go back to Rome, we were like, oh shit, there's a McDonald's. So we're like, okay, like, not the best. The bus wasn't there yet.
It said that I was going to get there in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
So we had 2 minutes.
Mind you, I was about to pee my pants. I was not okay.
Yeah.
I had to use the men's restroom in the McDonald's in Rome, and Michelle was downstairs ordering.
Yeah, I was ordering while you were upstairs, and then we switched just so that we wouldn't miss the bus.
Yeah.
And then after we get our food, grab our food, run to the bus stop because we see that the bus is
This gives me PTSD.
Because we see that the bus is like basically pulling up right to the bus stop. And so we're running and running. We have our stuff. We have our meals, our sodas, like everything about to get on the bus. We get all of our stuff together. We're in line. About to get on, and the bus driver looks at us and goes...
Looks at us like...
Oh.
Like...
Actually, there's no food or drink allowed on the bus.
After we just bought, like, $30 of McDonald's.
Our whole entire meal for...
Like, you know what I mean? Like, drink,
dinner.
fries, freaking sandwich, nuggets, all of it. And he was really trying to make us throw it away. So... I didn't even know what to do, so I was just kind of like thrown off, and I was just kind of like, oh, okay, like, yeah, no worries, whatever, we'll, don't worry, we'll handle it. So we didn't know what the fuck to do, and we were like, okay, so we're chugging our soda, just drinking away.
Just shoving our food down
and
our bags, as fast as we can.
Our bags were already packed to the brim. Obviously, you know, we're traveling, we want to bring all our fits and everything. So I'm fucking stuffing McDonald's into the bag. Michelle's like chugging the soda on the side, and I don't know, I guess he wasn't watching us.
Yeah.
But basically we stuffed everything into my bag, and
we had to throw away our soda though, because we obviously couldn't walk in with our soda, and there's no way that we could put it in our bag.
Mind you, didn't have water. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, so we get on the bus, and yeah, soda's gone, our food is in our bag, and we start eating. Obviously we're starving.
We're all the way in the back of the bus.
Back of the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was literally like, no food, like, no food allowed. Little did he know, we had $30 worth in our bag.
Yeah.
And then freaking, we start eating, and of course, we get thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
So thirsty.
And nothing to drink with. So.
I don't even want to say it, but, like, we're just gonna say it. We didn't know what to do.
It was like 2 hours. No,
it was
longer.
3. It was like 3 or 4.
And me and Jenny at this point were on the brink of
I thought I was gonna die
from dehydration.
I thought it was
like,
the end.
There was to the point where there was no saliva left on my tongue.
It was so bad. So then all of a sudden we go back, and we're like, what the fuck do we do? And I think we went up and asked. No.
We asked how long we were gonna stop.
Yeah. How long it was until it stopped so we could buy something.
And it was not
He was irritated by us.
Not
so then,
near.
Boom, all of a sudden he has a water bottle. He gave us the water bottle. We fucking chugged that shit. That was not enough, though. 2 girls, the water bottle was like this big.
It was a mini one.
It did nothing, realistically. And then now we had a water bottle, but nothing to fill it up with. And this is where it gets...
This is where it gets a little icky.
Yeah. So, I'm just going to say it. We drank the tap water from the sink in the bus. Recycled water. We did it. I don't even know. Like, I was so thirsty. I don't feel bad about it now. Like, you know what I mean? And I searched it up, and it said that it wasn't going to be toxic, and that basically it was recycled. So it was as clean as it was going to get. And we did it, and I chugged the fuck out of that water. I'm not going to lie. And it was
100%.
great. It was great.
And it was needed. So, after that traumatic experience,
we finally took our first trip out of Italy, and it
first and only trip outside of the country. First and last.
Sadly. But yeah, so we went to Amsterdam. I can't wait to go back. If
Honestly,
you're wondering if you should go to Amsterdam, yes.
The answer is
no
yes.
questions, yes. We're just gonna like get right into it. So we stayed in a hostel, long story short.
Right in the heart.
Yeah, in the heart.
Of the red light district.
So we're walking through the red light district, and this is like already like our second night in there. We were like on our way home.
Like, woo,
yeah, and we're like, okay, fuck it. Why not just walk through the district real quick before we go home? So we're like having a ball. Like, we're like, wow, like this is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hadn't seen any window like this before, because usually it's just like the women standing there, you know, they're smoking their cigs. Window. But then there was like this window up on top of like this
stairs.
building. Yeah. And it was this like gorgeous woman, and she was just going ham. She was pole dancing, and I was like, whoa, like I had only ever seen a pole dancer once before, and that was at a concert. So I was like, wow, like she's doing her thing, you know? Like, period.
Yeah.
Go off.
Because she looked like she was about to start a show, because she kind of had like her own entire like floor to herself, and there was a pole right in the middle of it. So,
so we
me,
obviously
Jenny, and
assumed.
the girls, so me, Jenny, and the girls were like right at the sidewalk, like basically in front of like the window.
And we were just walking by, and then we saw her like about to start dancing. So we're like, oh, okay, let's watch. Obviously, I didn't.
So we were
think.
just waiting, chit-chatting, talking to each other, and then like,
mind
looking
you,
at her.
No phones were out, nothing like wrong that we weren't supposed to be doing. We were just having a conversation, waiting for her to start dancing. Yeah,
we were just like an audience, I guess. Yeah.
And she just fucking lost her shit.
And she got so mad at us
because
she looks at us. I don't know why she was mad at us, because we just wanted to watch her do
But it was
her
like,
thing.
we were standing there, and all of a sudden we like locked eye contact, and she fucking looked at me in my soul. I know it. And basically she had looked at us, and then like she like gave us a dirty look, and then we were both. I remember Michelle was standing next to me, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah. And then she just looked at us and was like, whoa.
It was like
so hard. Like she flipped us off, and I was like, damn, my bad. I was just trying to support. Yeah, and I don't know if she thought that like we were judging her or like I don't know what it could have been, but she just was not happy with us, and
I don't even think she did the show.
It was scary. I was like, oh my god, I feel so bad. I was like, damn, like I didn't mean it in any way. Like I was just trying to watch. I was like, go off, sis, but it wasn't reciprocated at all.
I don't even think she did the show.
No, we ran. We walked away. We were like, okay, it's time to go. And then the other thing was we were able to go to a gay club, which was my first gay club. I think yours as well, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and that shit was so fun. Definitely my favorite club that I've ever been to.
Ever.
So, basically in the club, there were 3 different floors, and it was like they had like
each floor
old school R&B on like one floor. Each floor was different music. So then it was like after that it was like EDM vibes type of like electronic music. And then what was the last one?
It was just like pop.
Yeah, like regular pop, maybe like Dua Lipa or something like that. And it was just so crazy because literally in Amsterdam, like the staircases are like narrow and it's like stacked. Like
I forgot about
it's not regular steps.
Yes, it's literally walking straight up.
It's literally.
And that was the first kind of like drag any kind of performance that I got to see. It was right at the end of the night. We were kind of like on a little balcony thing.
And people, it was like such Euphoria vibes in my opinion. Like obviously you've seen Euphoria now and then going back to it because like there were so many people dressed up just so hard. Everyone looked so cute. Like you know what I mean? Like glitter eyeshadow, like big pumps, like just
bright
boa,
colors,
everything. And I was like, damn, like this is lit. So basically to wrap everything up, flash forward, we're in March and we were supposed to be in Italy until like March 20 something.
24.
Like it was supposed to be like basically 3 months there, and this is like the beginning of like COVID happening, and like that was when like the first cases started coming about in other countries. So, like, it wasn't in the U.S. yet. And then, basically...
Italy, this is right when Italy was, I don't know if you guys remember, was, like, the second country that was hit the hardest after China.
Like, big.
And so,
we were there.
We were literally there while it all was happening. And so, it was all kind of, like, in northern Italy at first, like... Florence, Milan, and we were in Rome. So
so it's like way more down. Like there was just like so much going on, and we were like pumped up. We had just come back from Amsterdam, so we're like perfect. Next trip is gonna be Paris, and we were wanted to do
Fashion
Paris.
Week.
Yeah, we wanted to do Fashion Week.
We're gonna go to Paris for Fashion Week
so badly. We were like pumped up. We're gonna see the Eiffel Tower, everything. We had our different tickets for everything booked already, and basically it was like we had the Louvre, we had I think like a type of canal cruise or like through the rivers or something. And all of a sudden,
Miss Rona.
Here comes Rona. She said, she said, hold on, girls. Where are you going?
Yeah.
So we're like pumped up, ready to go to Paris. But then all of a sudden, Italy's a level 3 now. Mind you, I was homesick as fuck. Michelle was pretty homesick too. We were just kind of like, it was rough.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, so like now what? We didn't really know what to expect. So we're still thinking in this moment that we're going to go to Paris and we're going to, you know, go on our trip. And us just being how we are, we're very like similar people, you know what I mean? Like we just kind of think the same. We were raised the same. So we were just really worried because we were like, God forbid we go to Paris.
And while we're in Paris, Italy goes up the next level and we're not able to get like in or out.
Yeah. We just kind of didn't really know what to do, and we were like, realistically, at least if we're in Italy, we have an apartment. But if we're in Paris, you know, we would have had to be in our Airbnb. Like it would have just been
the flight, everything
so much worse.
Yeah.
So we decided to miss out on Paris. We paid for our flight and everything, no refund, anything like that, and we didn't get to go. But guardian angels were watching out for us, and we chose the right thing because we decided not to go to Paris, even though that was like...
just in case.
Yeah, just in case, because it just didn't feel right in our gut.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, well, fuck it. We're both not going to go. We'll just stay home together.
Yeah.
And we made the right choice because...
the next day.
the day that we were already supposed to be
in Paris.
In there. Boom. Level 4.
Yeah.
Like, straight up mega
straight
Rona.
up everything. Our program was canceled. We had to change our flights, book our flights.
The day that we were going to go to Paris, everything happened. Yeah, it was a Saturday. So, boom. Program gets canceled. Italy's a level 4. The whole
we're freaking
group...
out.
Oh, we're not
okay.
okay. The whole group that we wanted to... No, the whole group that we were going to Paris with, everyone else went except for us.
But
it was just me and Michelle that were the only ones that stayed home. And honestly, thank God we did, because basically, like, our moms were both like, you guys need to get home now before they freaking shut down the whole freaking country and we get stuck out here. And we were freaking out.
You guys, dead ass, my heart is like in my stomach right now. Italy is now a level 4 alert. I know, literally started freaking out. I damn near had a panic attack. Like, me and Michelle are not okay. And we were supposed to leave here on Wednesday. And no, because God forbid we have to get stuck out here. So we just changed our flight literally to leave tomorrow at 11 in the morning. We have not even started packing a damn thing. Like...
So then we get on the phone with American Airlines and we're like, okay, we need to change our flight. We need to go home now. And I don't know how we got so lucky, but...
they were being pretty nice to us.
Yeah, they were like,
so
nice.
We really want to go home, and like, we don't really know like what else to do. Like,
we had no idea what to do.
But luckily, we had bought in like insurance.
Travel insurance.
Please get it, just in case if anything happens. You never know.
You
Obviously,
guys,
we didn't expect this to happen.
Get it. I'm the type of person, oh, no, we don't need that. You need it.
Thank God we were able to do it.
Because that saved us.
We changed our flights with no charge, and so many of our other friends had so many like
thousands
problems, and they had to pay so much money to just to go back home.
And we didn't even have to pay anything extra. We got credit back. And we were able to, okay, so we were supposed to go to Paris on Saturday. On Saturday, we didn't go to Paris. We scheduled another flight to be back in the U.S. by Sunday morning.
Yeah, period.
So at 8 a.m. on Sunday morning, we were, boom, already at the airport, like flying from Rome to Philadelphia right into the U.S. And
we packed our stuff in like 8 hours.
8 hours.
Everything throughout the night. We basically stayed up all night, just like worrying, stressing,
calling
the plane.
Had to leave at like, what, 5, 6 in the morning to get to the airport. But we did it, and we fucking got out of there literally just in time. So yeah, that basically wraps up everything that we wanted to share with you guys. That's mainly like our most like memorable experiences there, or just like the stuff that stood out to us the most. And yeah, we just wanted to share that with you guys.
A few of the many.
Yeah, many. We could go on all day, honestly. But we were like, okay, we have to pick like the main ones. But for those of you that haven't seen my past video, I posted a study abroad Q&A on my channel, so go check that one out. And I'm also going to be uploading a study abroad tips and just like advice. So if there's any other questions that anyone has or anything you want to know, just leave them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff, you know, run it up. And thank you guys all for the support. As always, I really appreciate everyone watching my videos, and keep in touch, you know, stay up to date with me. I really appreciate it, and stay safe and stay healthy.